Hello everybody, Calabus here, back with more Hearthstone. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of the arena. It's going to be rather short, really just one game. Before we jump into it, I'd like to show you my experience with arenas. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I have played quite a bit. I got 560 wins. The best key I received in the arena is a molten key, which is the key that you get for 11 wins. So I have yet to actually reach the 12 win plateau. Usually most of my arena runs average between 5 and 7 wins, but I always have a problem putting together that perfect deck that gets you up to the 12 wins. But hopefully that all changes today. My current arena run, I'm actually sitting at 11 wins and 2 losses with my warlock. So one game to play, see if we could reach that 12 wins or if we're going to fall short once again. Taking a real quick look at the deck. The deck, when I built it, I thought was rather average, and I figured I was going to get maybe 4 or 5 wins, which actually looked like what it was going to be the case. I was actually sitting at 3-2 at one point, and then I ran off 8 wins in a row and got up to 11-2 to be at this point. I have a lot of average minions, but a lot of buffers too. I got a lot of 2-3 costs, a couple 4 costs. A lot of people that buff, like Defender of Argus, Dark Iron Dwarf, Shattersun Cleric. We also got Lord Jurassics there in the game, which I actually won quite a few games with Lord Jurassics. So hopefully those cards could come into play and we could try to get our 12th win. Alright, without further ado, let's play the game. Most of my wins have came because I've been able to control the board early and make effective trades. With all my buffers, I could usually use my weaker minions to trade for higher value minions, using Dark Iron Dwarfs, Abusive Sergeants, Shattersun Clerics, and stuff like that. And if I could control the board early and control the trades and not take damage, that allows me to tap. Alright, go and get the mage. Gonna toss the Frost Elemental. We're gonna hold on to the Shattersun Cleric. I don't know, Stormwind Knight. I like this Stormwind Knight as a 4-drop because he has a lot of health, so it's harder to get rid of him with pings. And you usually don't want to use a fireball on that, so I think we'll go ahead and hold on to the Knight and just see what we get. Alright, get a Direwolf Alpha. Alright, turn 1. Why not just go ahead and throw the Voidwalker out there right away? If he puts out a creature, coin something that's a 3-2, I could use my Direwolf to buff him up and take him out. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and Direwolf so that our Voidwalker could take out one of the tots right away. And we'll see if he has any Frostbolts or something to try to take out any of my minions. If not, I might be Shattersun Clericing one of my minions. Alright, bringing out the coin. And it's gonna Wolf Rider. Alright, I am okay with that. I do not have a problem. So, do we Shattersun here? We could just hold on to that, maybe do a Wolf Rider instead. The Wolf Rider would tempt him to possibly want to coin or use his Fire Blast on it. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll hold on to our buff. Just do 4 damage. If he doesn't have a 1-cost play, he might just Fire Blast the Wolf Rider to get rid of it, which is allowing me to keep the board. Alright, now we're going to bring out the Stormwind Knight. There's Mr. Jurassics. Still getting the value from the wolf because of the charges. And end turn. Now I have a difficult minion to deal with the 5 health. I could buff him up again, but that kind of makes him a fireball target.
I'll put it on your tab.
So buffing up the knight allows him to kill the panda and actually survive. So I could take care of the panda, take that out. hit him in the face. And we don't want to risk a mind control tech, so I think we're just going to tap here instead of putting the Calabus on the board. Last thing we would want is him to MC our Stormwind Knight, let it have charge, and then maybe kill my cleric or something. Alright, I think since we're going to do a trade, we could go ahead and let our gold get a bit of a buff.
Push forward.
Trade out. Do this. And we're not in flame strike range yet. So I think we could go ahead and play the croc here. Next turn is flame strike, so we gotta be careful for that. Alright, using a fireball on the goal. Not worried about that at all. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and trade this, keep our Calabus alive, hit him again. Let's go ahead and play our Sunwalker because that will survive Flame Strike. There's a sheep. And taking out my Calabus. Boom, 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 boom. So this would be 4 damage, 5, 6, 6, because you put him over here. So that would actually be 12 damage. So we're like really close to lethal. We're going to go ahead, but instead of playing this, we're going to play probably our Frostwolf and our Abusive. But since we're going to have 2 mana, we might as well tap that, see what we're going to get. Alright, so we're going to put another minion on the board. And get the Frostwolf up there. And end turn. Alright, we'll see what he decides to do here. If he flame strikes, then my Frostwolf... Oh, looks like he's done. Boom! 12 wins! That went fairly well. So first time ever, 12 wins. Controlled the board pretty much that whole game. Made the trades, the correct trades. And I finally got... I don't even know what the name of the key is. But finally got the 12 wins. Let's open up our boxes. I don't sound excited, but I am because I've actually... I was in beta near the end of it, but when I did enter it, I was still... The arena was still in the format of 9 wins. And I took a while to get to the 9 wins. And then, like, the week after that, I'm like, oh, finally, I got the 9 wins. And then the week after that, it was like... they upgraded it to 12 and you had to like reach a new plateau. So golden holy fire, more gold to do more arenas. 30 gold? What the... How... Okay, that's not right. Get Blizzard on the... We're going to give you 225 gold, but in this box we're only going to give you 30. Golden Rampage and a pack of cards. No golden legendary. But I got the 12 wins. I got my new key. Let's open our pack of cards. Maybe I'll have 5 legendaries in this. Boop. Nope. Nope. Rare. Rare. Golden Frothing Berserker. He'll go in my warrior deck. That was kind of worth it. Alright, that's what we did. Let's back out real quick. What's the name of my new key? My new key, the Light Forge key. Finally reached it. Finally got the 12 wins. I don't feel so bad about myself now. Now I can just go do some more arenas and act like I'm actually good at it. Anyways, I have been Calabus. This has been my very first 12 win arena. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will catch you next time.